Are you that guy that wakes up at 10 in the morning feeling lazy? The first thing you do, you grab your phone, scroll endlessly through Instagram and see half-naked girls for a few hours. You then gather the strength to walk to your kitchen, make some crap food and go upstairs and get ready to jerk off on the hub. You then go to play video games with your video game buddies, who are absolute losers, who hasn't even touched grass in the past year in the real world. After playing for 6 minutes 7 hours, you eat some junk food and you end up going to sleep at 3 in the morning. Is this you, man? Like, actually, bro, are you that much of a bitch to do that, man? I'm disappointed in you, man. It's all about implementing solid routines and schedules in your life to increase growth toward your goals. What do you think your ancestors would think of you from what you are doing? They fought for their lives, gone through wars, gone through famines, gone through all this shit for you to be a little loser sitting and jerking off to PR0N on your computer. In this video, I will teach the way of dopamine detoxing to transform your life from being a weak and submissive man to a man who is worthy of actual respect and dignity. A man who is trustworthy, loyal, dominant, and disciplined. Did you know that dopamine plays a crucial role in many brain functions and is also responsible for the feeling of pleasure and satisfaction? Yes, when we engage in activities that trigger dopamine release, such as eating junk food or playing video games, our brain's reward center is activated, and we experience a rush of pleasure and satisfaction. But what happens when we become overexposed to these dopamine-inducing activities? Our brains become desensitized to dopamine, and we need more and more stimulation to achieve the same level of pleasure or motivation. This can have negative consequences for our mental health and well-being, such as addiction, depression, and anxiety. Imagine having the ability to feel pleasure and satisfaction without being dependent on external factors. Dopamine detoxing can help you achieve just that. It can lead to increased energy, a better mood, and a renewed sense of focus on important tasks. So why don't you get off your crusty video game chair and implement the stuff I'm telling you? There are so many benefits to this shit. Like, if you're not doing this, you're losing out on so much progress, man. Increased motivation and productivity. By reducing our tolerance to dopamine, we can increase our motivation and productivity. This can help us focus on important tasks and achieve our goals more effectively. You can focus on doing shit, as opposed to not feeling like doing anything and being lazy. Improved mental health. Excessive exposure to dopamine-inducing activities has been linked to mental health issues such as anxiety and depression, meaning that you will feel good about yourself, instead of feeling a sense of regret and pain in your life. Better sleep quality. Dopamine is involved in regulating the sleep-wake cycle, and excessive dopamine release can disrupt our sleep. By reducing our exposure to dopamine-inducing activities, we can improve our sleep quality. Just in the UK itself, 7.5 million people get less than 5 hours of sleep a night, which is dangerously low. 8 hours minimum, without fail. Improved relationships. This will allow us to connect with others in real life, instead of random people on Discord. With all these benefits of detoxing, how do we do it? Well, I am there for you, brother. There are 4 main things you need to do to start your dopamine detoxing journey. Start by taking small steps, and then over time, gradually progressive overload and increase the load and intensity. The first thing you gotta do is cut out video games. Bro, you don't need that anymore. I hear all these guys saying you can make money off this crap. The reality is video games are flawed. The key problem with video games is that to reach the top you have to put in a lot of effort. So many people try, but only a handful of people make proper money. If you decide to be a world-level boxing professional, you will have learned so many real-life skills like meeting new people, training, health, hardships, and pain. At least if you don't make it to the top, you have acquired all these real skills that can help you in your life. With video games, if you don't make it, you have achieved absolutely nothing. Literally, no real-life skills that can help you in the future. You have just completely wasted your time in front of a computer screen for hours upon hours every single day. And don't give me any of this 1 hour a day BS. We all know that is a cap, and no one follows that shit. Cut out video games, man. You're better than that shit, bro. Secondly, you have to cut out PR0N. We all know this is extremely bad for us. Addiction, distorted views of S3X, objectification, the commodification of bodies, desensitization, exploitation. Imagine you've improved yourself, good body, money, and everything is all good. You then finally get this fit girl in your bed. Imagine not being able to get hard off her. After all that effort, you can't do it, and you end up being embarrassed and she leaves early. Now that's pure sadness, man. Get off that shit, man. Get off this social media crap. Bro, this is frying your receptors. They are getting stimulated immensely, which is leading you to feel like shit. You're seeing all these top 1% of people and subconsciously comparing yourself to them. Delete that shit now. Instagram, TikTok, you don't need this. Get off it. Stop junk food, stop drugs, stop alcohol. These are all things everyone knows that are bad for you. But why do people still do these activities? 'Cause they are pussies. They can't take accountability for their actions. If you drink, do drugs, or vape for your sake, your parents' sake, or your ancestors' sake, stop it, man. Do you want to die early? All these things are basic things that if got eliminated from your life, will have a positive impact on your day-to-day activities. Your relationship, health and well-being, and mind will all function at their optimum capacity. So will you join me?